And I want to make sure we get sort of a well-rounded picture today. So we are going to focus today on breathing. We're going to start in a seated position. So you'll pick a position that is comfortable to sit in. And it'll be a position that's comfortable to sit in for a little while. You want to make sure that you're not fighting with your hips. So even if you're fighting with your hips a little bit, just go ahead and sit up on something. And fighting with your hips, I mean, if it takes work in your legs to sit up, or if it takes work in your back to sit up, there's nothing wrong with just giving yourself a prop and sitting up on something instead here. Allow your spine to be nice and straight. Feel the weight of your pelvis and your sitting bones on the floor. And begin to feel the air that is around your body. It's as though you're in a pool of air. And as you breathe in through your nose, you are bringing in that air from around you and let it fill and pool into the bottom of your lungs. And as you breathe out, it joins the air that is surrounding you. And just follow that pathway of the breath coming in and the breath going out. Adjusting the volume of air that is around you, more within you, and then less within you as it joins the volume around you again. Now, as you breathe in, imagine that you're smelling something fragrant and like a beautiful flower or a good smell that you want to take in. And notice how that breath goes to sort of a different place, or the awareness goes to a different place. And then just exhale naturally. When we breathe in and we stimulate these sensory receptors, that goes right into the brain, it lights up the center of the brain. Now we're bringing the energy of the breath into the spinal cord. As you breathe in, light up the brain. And then as you breathe out, send that light down your spine, all the way down into your lower belly and into your tailbone. And then again, we inhale. You smell a beautiful fragrance. And then you exhale, you take that down your spine. And continue to circulate. Do this for a few more breaths. And now inhale, bring your chest and rib cage forward. Really bring the breastbone forward. And then exhale, bring it back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And continue to feel. You can choose whichever of those two sensations seem to inspire you more. Inspire, so to speak. The one where you're feeling the volume of the lungs changing, or where you're stimulating the spinal cord. Take your pick. And keep that in your mind as you inhale forward and exhale back. And don't give it any more rules than that. It's just forward and back. The elbows pretty much stay straight. They might bend a little as you come forward, but the arms are not part of the exercise. A couple more times. Now circle the rib cage. Keep your head pretty central. The head stays central and the rib cage churns. So you're starting to awaken the muscles of the abdomen, the girdle muscle, the girdle vessel around the waist. And you're starting to wake that up as you churn and circulate the abdomen, the organs, keeping your head pretty much in the center. Couple more times this direction. And now go the other direction. And really the abdominals should feel like they're working here. Pull them in. Don't go so fast that you can't feel them. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now you're going to bend your knees. I'm going to turn to the side to demonstrate this. You're going to bend your knees and your legs are going to be in towards your body. You're going to wrap your arms underneath your legs and hold the arms together. The knees are open a little bit. You're bringing the legs close to the body. We're going to inhale tall and then exhale, round forward and drop your head down. Get as close to your legs as you can and bind yourself close to your legs. Then stay here as you breathe in into the upper lungs. And then exhale to lift your spine back up. And again, exhale, round forward. Breathe into the upper back lungs. And exhale. 2 more times. The restriction of the breath in the belly forces it into your upper back. That's part of the movement here. 1 more time. Good. Now, lower yourself back so you're lying down on your back. Let your legs straighten. Let your arms open. So if you were sitting on something, you can move that out of the way now. Bring your hands to your belly. We are going to cross. The right hand's going to be on the bottom. The left hand's going to be on top, and you cross at your thumbs. And we are going to circle. It's going to be a clockwise, the lower right corner of your pelvis there, and then go up to the right side of your ribs, across to the left side and down. And we circle around the navel like this. And you can do it directly on your skin if you'd rather too. Continue to allow your breath to seep in and out of the body. I'm going to do this for a little bit. warming the belly, stoking the energy in the low belly. And now just leave your hands here, crossed on the belly. And breathe into the space behind your navel. Imagine as you breathe in, a ball expands. And then as you breathe out, you condense that ball into a small little pearl. Inhale, it fills all the space. And exhale, we compress and condense into a pearl. One more breath here. Now, open the arms out to the sides with your palms up and focus on the space between your shoulder blades, at the lower part of your shoulder blade. And as you breathe, fill up that space now. And as you exhale, take out any tension. Just let any tension from the chest and the heart and the upper back, let that all flow away. Feel the shoulders find their home on your back. Like wings behind you. Now, bring your right arm up and your left arm down as you inhale. Exhale, bring them out to the sides. Other side, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And breathe in and out. Good. Let the arms come down so they're right by your sides with your palms up. Bend your knees now so your feet are flat. Picture the mass of organs in your belly. As you breathe in, fill your belly once again. And as you breathe out, condense the abdomen and curl back, sliding your organ mass up, into of your diaphragm. Just like you're pouring the contents of your pelvis up into the content of the rib cage. And then inhale, allow that to relax. And again, first condense, and then just tip the pelvis and pour the visceral mass into the diaphragm. And then inhale back. And again, condensing and compressing. And then expanding and relaxing. 2 more times, condensing and compressing. I'm breathing through my mouth just so you can tell what I'm doing, but it's nice if you can just breathe through your nose. 1 more time. and return it back. Good. Bend your elbows and bring from the elbow to the pinky finger together. Make it connect from elbow to pinky finger. And then put them behind your head so they look like a beak. And so your pinky fingers are just over the curve of the back of the skull. Use your fingers to massage the tissue of your skull a little bit back here, to loosen the tissue and to start to feel the way the tissue of the scalp connects down your back. And picture a swath of tissue from the skull right down to that space between your shoulder blades. Good. Hook your fingers in to create a little traction and pull with your arms, reaching with your elbows as the shoulder blades come around the rib cage and you peel up, 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 up. Your back will flatten. And then we come back down. Lay yourself down. Lay down each vertebra into the tissue of the back, one at a time. And again. And back down. One more time. And back down. Good. Take the arms to a W. Take a breath in again. Exhale, condense and compress and flatten your low back once more, especially the space at the back of the diaphragm where your low spine meets the rib cage. Now inhale, float both feet off the floor just an inch. And then exhale to put them back down. Keep your back flat. Again, inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. And relax your tailbone. Good. Interlace your fingers. Reach your knuckles towards your knees and roll your spine up. Lift the knees. Bring them down. Roll back down. Spin your forearms and take the ring of your arms back. Your collarbones roll back. Allow your spine to follow. And then bring it back again, spinning the forearms, hands clasp. We roll up, lift the legs. Back down. Down. Spin the arms. Two more times. Up. And down. One more. And down. Open the arms, open the legs, make an X with the body. Look to the right. Let your left hand lead across and think of the left palm reaching over the right arm as you rotate your body onto your side. Feel from that left palm through the sole of the left foot activity, like you're stretching a web. And then bring that back and open. Other side. Think of rolling the rib cage on the floor. Try to connect your rib cage to the floor. And back down. That prevents it from becoming a back bend. Over. And down. And over. And down. One more time to each side. Last one. And down. Good. Bring your knees into your chest, compressing the abdominal organs. Straighten out your neck, push down through your back a little bit, and pull your spine into the floor, opening up the whole back. Okay, we're going to move into our hundreds next, and we're going to keep these breathing principles as the central motivator for the workout today. So let's bring your hands behind your head. Let's build our way into it. Get ready to fire up the backs of the legs a little. Press your legs into your hands. Use that motion to lift your head up. Don't worry about neutral spine, curved spine, whatever. Just let your bones follow. And come back down. And again, press your legs. Let that lift you up. Feel the sequential relationship through your spine. And now this time when you come up, your legs break free. And then bring them back and down. Again, this time we're going to go into the 100. Your legs break free. And we begin. Inhale, 2, 3. Your legs can be up, they can be bent, or they can be out, but I want the relationship between your legs and the spine. Inhale, exhale. In, out. In. 2 more. And 1. And bring it down. Allow your spine to relax, integrate. Move into roll-ups next. So your legs are going to come to parallel. Flex your feet as though you're standing. Feel like you're standing with your back against a wall. Pull your body towards your midline. Everything, legs, hips, waist. Bring the arms up overhead, stretch your fingertips, and roll your spine up. Arms up, head up, roll up, stretch forward. And roll back down like you're being magnetically pulled to the floor. And again, up and down. You can have a cushion or something small in your low back. You can put something with weight over your legs. Or you can hold something with weight in your hands. All of those are ways to help you build strength to accomplish this exercise. One more time. And down. Good. Okay. Next is roll over. So start by bringing your knees into your chest. Bring your arms down by your sides. First thing, inhale, stretch your legs up and pull your spine down. And then exhale, bend the legs back in. So maybe this is your exercise, working on elongating the hamstrings and pulling down through your spine. You need to have something you can roll upon. So your back has to be able to relax down as the legs come up. Now, if you're ready here, we will roll over. Open the legs, flex the feet, roll down. You can either stop the exercise here and bring the legs together, or you can continue the legs down if you can keep the belly in. And again. Now, when I say belly in, there's going to be a pressure, and that's okay. You shouldn't feel like you're holding your breath or bracing. And you should feel like you can continue to breathe smoothly. Switch directions. 1 and down. 2 and down. And 3 and down. Good. Hold the legs here. Bring the arms over your head. Maybe they can touch the floor. If it bothers your shoulder, you can keep the hands together in a closed chain. So there's some activity through the arms there. Inhale, right leg comes down. exhale up. Left leg. If you need to here, you can have the knee bent and stretch it out instead, if that's better for your back. But I want you to build strong, straight legs. One more time with each leg. Now, either bending the legs and straighten them out, or if you can, you'll lower them all the way down. So we come to the floor. Slide the arms down by your sides, plant your palms, bring your right leg up. Anchor that left leg. Circle the leg, open, around and up. 2, and up. 3, and 4. Switch directions. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to climb the tree here. Roll the head up. Press your hands into your leg and help yourself up. Now, I'd like you to get to where your fingertips can touch the sole of the foot, your bubbling spring point. So that might mean you need to bend your knee to do it. When you get there, compress in the abdomen to squeeze everything. Really give a strong squeezing compression so then you can inhale and flush the body through with fresh fluid and breath. And again, up and down. One more time. Up and down. And reach that leg down. Anchor it on the floor. Left side comes up. And we circle. 1, around and up. 2, 3, and 4. Switch directions. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Climb the tree. Head comes up. Here we go. Up, up, up. Compress. And down. And again. And down. One more time. And down. And stretch it to the floor, all the way down, and allow everything to relax for a moment. Now you're either going to roll up like a regular roll up, or you're going to rock up, holding the backs of your legs, because next we're going to go into rolling like a ball. So you can roll up or rock up. Wrap your arms around your legs. Make the tightest ball you can. That might mean all the way out here, depending on how your spine is. But the tighter, the better. Find your balance. And here we go. Keep your breath smooth. Three more. Stay in the ball shape. 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Keep your right leg in. Stretch your left leg out. Come down. And switch. Single leg stretch. Compressing one side, stretching the other. Compress and stretch. Compress and stretch. Keep breathing. Keep breathing for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both legs in. Relax your neck. And check in with your breath. Since we are focusing on breathing today, re-regulate. So you're not huffing and puffing. The breath is like a long thread. Roll the head back up. Double leg stretch. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, out. One more time. Expansion and compression. Rest down. Again, re-regulate the breath. Get it into the belly. You may feel like the condensing of the belly is easier. The stronger those abdominals get, the easier it is to condense the belly. Single straight leg is next. Right leg up, left leg down, reach up towards the leg. We pulse and switch. We pulse. Lift your body up towards the leg. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Both legs stay up, hands behind your head. Either one leg at a time or both legs go down and up. Down. Balance on your vertebrae. Down and up. One more time. We're going to go right to crisscross. Knees come in, roll to one side of your ribs, and then roll to the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Integrate the breath. We're going to do a wide leg roll up now. Open the legs out. Sweep the arms around and up. And we'll do spine stretch now. You can rock yourself up instead if that's better for your body. Okay, legs are open, toes pointing up, hands on the floor in front of your spine here, right in front of your body. We're going to focus on the compression of the upper, the middle, and the lower the energy centers. Okay, so it's going to be compress, 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 and then they'll all like emanate to bring you back up. Okay, breathe in and compress, 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 and then let them all expand and emanate. 1, 2, 3. And again. One more time. Okay, move your bottom forward. I'm going to do open leg rocker. Just want to make sure you have enough space behind you. Bring the soles of your feet together. Rock back and hold your ankles. Stretch the right leg out and bring it in. If you can't reach the ankles, you can hold behind the knees instead. Now both legs open. Now if your arms are at your ankles especially, keep them completely straight. Keep your chest dropped back and keep this bow shape of your body. And rock back and up. Find your balance. Make your spine a round shell and feel yourself rolling like you're almost pressing each vertebra into the floor as you roll. One more time. Bring your legs together. Walk down. Bring your knees into a tabletop, shins and tabletop, arms to the sides. Roll to the right. Don't touch the floor. Come to the center. Roll to the left. Don't touch the floor. Come to the center. Now, you can keep that as your corkscrew, or join me for the full corkscrew, which is legs go back overhead to begin, and everybody go to the right, whatever exercise you're doing. If you're doing corkscrew, we roll down the right side of your spine, circle the legs around to the left, and we roll up and back. And then the left side of the spine, circle the legs around and up. Right side down, around and up, left side down, around and up. One more to each side. Right and left. Roll your spine down, rock up for the saw. Arms out to the sides. Inhale, twist. Exhale, think of curling your spine and bringing your ear towards your knee. One arm up in the back, one arm down in the front. Inhale, up. Twist. Condense and compress. Fill and expand. Condense and compress. Inhale. Exhale. One more to each side. Last one. Good. And we're going to turn over onto your belly. First thing we're going to do here is just awaken the breath into this new position. So you can turn your head to the side with your arms by your sides, have your hands under your head, whatever is most comfortable for you, where you can relax. And again, follow the pathway of your breath all the way down into your abdomen. You might feel at this point parts of your body that feel like they've been worked. Allow any tension associated with that work to relax away. Now, bring your arms down by your sides. Pull your legs together. Feel your pelvis pressing the floor, and your ribs are on the floor, but the fleshy part in between, we're going to try to lift that up to support your spine. Create a structure of support on the front of your spine. Pull your legs together and lift everything up. Thrust the breastbone forward. Long spine. Bring it all down. 2 more times like this. Reach and down. 1 more time. Reach and down. Good. Take a couple breaths in whatever position is your comfortable position here. 1 or 2 breaths will do. And then bring your arms out to the sides. So we have 2 choices here. You can reach out and come up like this and just hold that and come up and down, or you can lift it up and we're going to rock. Okay. So I will lead the rocking motion. We're going to lift everything up. Arms are reaching up and out, up and out, up and out. Eye gaze goes up and we begin to rock. 2, 1, and down. Good. Press up on your forearms now. Press your palms into the floor first. So I would like at this point for the arms to be square and pressing down. We're going to round the spine a little, curling, lifting up through the belly, and then extend. Now, our very deep core muscle called our psoas, that muscle attaches down in the groin towards like the back of the thigh bones, all the way up in the groin, and it runs up the sides of your front of your spine. So I want you to feel like you're pulling the upper part of that low spine, pulling that low ribs up away from the groin, suction the belly and lift. Keep your hips on the floor though while you do it. Your hips have to be totally on the floor. Yeah, the hips have to be completely on the ground. The thigh bones have to be completely down. It's just the spine. So it might be tiny. Depends how loose the back is. 2 more here. And 1. Good. Okay, now take the elbows a little bit wider, just a little. Make fists with the hands. Push the floor away, pull the belly up, micro lift your legs off the floor, and we kick and reach, kick and reach. So we're still pulling in and up through that psoas channel, like you're lifting your organ mass up the front of the spine while you do this leg movement. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and come down. Again, allow the breath to seep into your back and into the tissues of your back. The more you practice, the less integration time you need in between each one, but we want to make sure that any extra tension has an opportunity to dissipate. Now, we're going to bring your hands behind your back and clasp them. So one hand goes around the other. Elbows drop towards the floor. Turn your head to the right to begin. We're going to do a single kick. Both legs come in on the exhale, and then inhale, reach your hands towards your feet, thrust your chest forward. Other side, exhale, compress and condense the air. Inhale, expand the front upper lungs. And again, exhale and inhale. One more, exhale, inhale, and we bring it all down. Good. Come on up to the hands and knees here. Lift your knees and come to a crouch. Stretch the legs up. Lower the heels. Lift the heels. Back to crouch. Back to your knees and ripple through your spine to come forward. Again, hips go back, crouch, lift your knees. We come up, lower the heels, lift the heels, back to crouch. Knees come down and we ripple through the spine forward. One more time. We come back, lift, up, lower, lift, and back and forward. Great, let's lie on your side. We're gonna do side kick to start here. So the bottom leg is gonna be forward a bit, the top leg is gonna be back. Prop yourself up here. Make your crown of your head reach away from your tail. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. This movement, picture what's happening in your organ mass. Breathe in, breathe out. That's where I want you to think. Yes, the leg is swinging and kicking, no doubt about it. But I want you to focus on what's happening in your core. So the exercise is a little more meaningful than just the leg work. One more time. Line the leg up with the other leg. Good, slide it in. When we bring the knee in, you're compressing this top side. Stretch up and then give it lots of space. And again, depending on what side you're lying on, if your right side is on top, this is a liver massage. If your left side is on top, it's a spleen massage. Switch directions. The organs get all kinds of little fascial adhesions around them and between them. And by doing this massaging and breathing motion, we are breaking up the adhesions, making ourselves function a little better. Now bicycle, same idea here. Forward. And it doesn't hurt that we're working our booty and our legs as we do it. Reach forward. Back and bend. Use that hamstring and glute. One more this direction. And we switch directions. Back, stretch, forward. Look for the sticky zones. Look for it while you move. One more time. And good. Rest your head down. The bottom leg is going to come back. Your top foot comes forward. Place it on the floor. Bottom leg now comes up and down. Remember we talked about that psoas all the way up in the groin here, way up in here. I want you to feel this connection when you lift this leg, how it relates to your spine. So yes, we're getting the inner thigh working, but it's the inner thigh as it relates to the spine. Hold it up, circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach and bring it down. Good. Turn onto your belly. Heels together. Knees apart. Think about the groin opening towards the floor. Head is going to stay down as your feet come up. 5 and down. 4 and down. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax your legs. Allow the breath into your back, into your hips. And then we're going to turn over to the other side. You can just roll to your side, but I'm going to flip around for the purpose of the camera. Okay, prop yourself up. Bottom leg forward, top leg back. Long spine. Feel from the crown of the head through the floor of the pelvis. Long connection. And we come forward and back. Breathe in and out. Inhale. I'm exaggerating my breath. You don't have to breathe hard. You can breathe with some force, but I'm exaggerating so you can hear when to breathe. 2 more. Last one. Good. Line the leg up with the other leg and turn it out. Compress. Remember, is it your liver, your spleen? Right side liver, left side spleen. Compress it and then give it lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of space. And again. One more time this direction. And then switch. Okay, now bicycle forward, same idea. Compress, reach, sweep back, use the hamstring and glute back there. Forward, reach, sweep back. One more time this direction. Switch directions. Back, forward, in. And 2. And 3. Good. Okay, bring the bottom leg back. Your head's going to come down. Foot comes forward. Pay attention to the relationship now between the leg and the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. 1. Circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And down. Great. Turn onto your back. Let yourself integrate. Next, we're going to go into the jackknife. So for jackknife, I'm going to give you a couple options. If you're just learning how to roll over and you're just starting to build that, then I want you to keep bent legs. And I want you to use a little help with your arms to try to start getting a tiny pelvic curl here that way. If you want to start your jackknife straight up, you can do that. It goes over up, or you can start on the floor. I'm going to guide it from the floor, but the motion's going to be the same. And here we go. We go over up, then over down. You either stop here again, or you continue down. Over up, over down. One more time. Over up, over down. And okay, next, we're going to go into teaser. So a couple options. If you can lay comfortably with your legs out straight, I want you to even try to lift yourself where you push your back into the floor and come up and then come down. Try a hollow body. If that is not appropriate for your body, if that bothers your back. Now, working and strengthening the front and the back together is one thing. But if it creates pain or you feel nerve pain, then instead I want you to roll and find your teaser either with your feet on the floor or with your legs in shelf, okay? Otherwise, we're gonna come from the floor and we're gonna sweep the arms in a circle and come up into teaser. We're gonna do 3. Here we go. 1 and down. And 2, simple teaser. Squeeze, compress, and expand. Last one. And expand. Good. Next is a bridge. Soles of your feet flat. Let your spine integrate. Roll your hips up into a bridge. Now you can either stay in this position and march your legs, keeping your pelvis level, or if you can, you get the hands underneath, and we're gonna do each leg lifting and lowering 3 times. So if you're marching, go ahead and march. If you're up, right leg comes up, and we come down 1 and up, down 2 and up, down 3, and that leg comes down. Other side, down 1 and up, down 2 and up, down 3, and bring it down. Everybody roll your spine down and let it integrate. And then we roll up for spine twist. You can rock up or you can do a roll up. Arms out to the sides, sitting tall, and here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Roll down. Over onto your belly for swimming. Arms are reaching forward. Legs are reaching back. Lift everything up and swim for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up. You can come to hands and knees instead if you need to. Right leg reach and down. Left and down. Right, left. One more right, one more left. Lower yourself back down onto the belly. Okay, next we're gonna do rocking. So this is another back strengthener. If your quads and your low back are just too darn tight, you're gonna hold on to one side and maybe this stretches enough, or you can practice coming up and down a couple times with each side individually. Okay, if you can get hold of both legs together without your knees going widely out to the side, then you can do it with both legs. Try to keep your knees rather close together to begin. Now at this point, we lift everything up. So if you're going up and down with one leg at a time, go ahead. You can either come up and down here again, or you can rock. And bring it down. Find your comfortable position and let your body integrate. Anywhere that took on some tension, you can check in with that area and just breathe through it. A lot of the times these tugs or these uncomfortable places, if you just give them your attention and give them a breath or two, they can either ease away or they can give you more information. But look at it with curiosity instead of with an alarm. Okay, we're gonna sit up. We're gonna go into the boomerang now. So your legs are gonna be out in front of you. Start with your right leg crossed over your left. Like the legs are wound together. Hands by your sides to begin for the first one. We'll roll back, switch your legs. As you come up, maintain your boomerang shape. Bring your arms up behind you. And again, you roll back, switch, and up. If you want to advance it, then you bring your arms next to your head as you roll back. One more. And we're going to go from seal into standing. Soles of your feet come together. Reach underneath. Pick up your feet. Clap. Roll back and up. Clap. Third one, we're going to come right up to stand. And we're up. Good. I'm just going to step back a little bit because the camera. Okay. You're going to face your mat. We're going to do one set of push-ups. You can do them on your knees. You can hold a plank. You can come to your forearms, whatever's right for your body. But I'm going to talk us through 3 slow push-ups. Inhale as your arm comes up. Now, flat spine or round spine, whatever's best for your back. You can bend your knees and come down flat, or you can lift your belly and roll forward. Whatever it is, commit to that method. Walk forward. And down 1 and up. Down 2 and up. Down 3. Good. Walk back. When you get here, open your legs a little bit and bend your knees. Slide your hands up your legs and bring your hands to your kidneys, to your low back. Come up with your hands on your kidneys. Bring your hips forward. Engage your bottom to support your back and lift your chest up. And then come forward again with a nice flat, open spine, long spine down. Slide the hands down the backs of the legs, over the tops of the feet. Slide the hands up and roll up. I'm going to turn to face you. Bring your hands up and down, storing everything we just cultivated into your bones and into your tissues. And again, up, storing energy into your organs. And everything that doesn't need to be there has moved to the surface to evaporate away, to be recycled.